What's up, YouTube bots communities? Boy, Mr. Universal Sports, coming to do that quick breakdown of the Andre Ward versus Edwin Rodriguez fight. I just want to say this before I start my video. If you can't make the weight, don't even try. That was very unprofessional of Edwin Rodriguez to do all that talking, all that smack talking, and he couldn't even make 170. Now, that's why he lost $200,000. And also, let's give credit to Jack Reese. He could have disqualified both fighters. Thank God he wasn't too quick trigger happy to do it. But personally, I think Edwin Rodriguez was the one initiated the holding. Let's get right to the breakdown. What I noticed about Andre Ward is that he was very sharp coming off a 14-month layoff since the last time we seen him was the destruction against Chad Dawson. Also, I like the way that when the fight was in space, Ward would take over and Ward would dominate the fight, landing a quick jab, which is a quick power jab that made Edwin Rodriguez's head snap back. That's a power jab. That's a really mean jab if you make a person's head snap back. He landed it with authority, and that's what I like. Also, he didn't really just land it one punch. That was it. He tried to work the body. He realized that Edwin Rodriguez was struggling with weight. That means when you're struggling with weight, you're struggling with your conditioning. And the fact that Rodriguez kept on trying to hold was, how a player that plays basketball gets tired, they hold, they foul more to slow the fight down. That's what Edwin Rodriguez was trying to do. Andre Ward was landing quick rights to the body, which Virgil Hunter would say that Floyd quick right to the body. And that was, like Bernard Hopkins said, those are investment punches. You keep on landing those investment punches, eventually the fighter will fall. Another thing I liked was when Ward was close in, he would land quick right hooks left to the body. He didn't stop punching. Most people quit punching when they're in clinches. Andre Ward kept on punching. I didn't see many low blows from Ward or anything like that. It was just clean, quick work. Because I think Edwin even Jack Reese said this, Edwin, you're initiating a lot of this. Second, another thing that I liked about Ward, and I brought this up earlier, he looked really sharp. That's scary. Coming off of 14 months to look just as sharp like that is simply amazing. That's why he is, I believe, and this is on my list, he's pound for pound the best fighter in the world. And if you guys want to discuss that, comment, rate, subscribe, please, and I'm willing to do that. Another thing too, it was quick combinations that was getting him. And that's what I like. He was just landing quick combinations, quick on his feet, beating Rodriguez to the punch. And those straight rights to the body. And I think the body shots really wore Rodriguez down. It got to the point where Rodriguez wasn't even trying to fight. He was just coming to earn a paycheck. Now let's go on to let's do what I saw with Edwin Rodriguez. Obviously in the first round he jumped him. When a fighter usually tries to jump you, he probably came in realizing that, I only got a little bit amount of energy because I killed myself to even make 170. So I better try to get him out early, try to land something lucky. Ward was able to adjust from that, and it didn't work. And we seen him break down Edwin Rodriguez over time. Second, he tried, when the point deductions happens at the end of the third, going into the fourth, or fourth going into the fifth. I'm not sure yet. When it was an 8-7 round. Edwin Rodriguez was trying to get Ward off composure, which was a little bit. He got him off composure a little, but Ward was probably a little antsy to impress after that 14-month layoff, and also Ward was probably pissed off that he tried to insinuate that he was on PEDs and he didn't bring it nothing. And during the negotiations, he didn't bring it up at all. He demanded more money than he usually got. He got more money than he deserved because you're Edwin Rodriguez. Who the hell are you? Nobody. And this is Andre Ward. This is the kingpin of the 168-pound division, the super middleweight division. And that was the only thing I can say positive that he did. He didn't try to come to win, but he tried to make it a street fight, try to land something lucky. But it didn't work because Andre Ward is a master boxer. And another thing I like about Ward, he held his right hand high when it was in clinches, so that way Edwin Rodriguez went a cheap shot. Here's what I didn't like about Rodriguez. Obviously, he kept on holding. He kept on trying to he realized that he wasn't going to win the fight, so he kept on holding, trying to draw Ward into a foul. And And also what I noticed, we all wrote this down earlier on YouTube, and I think Ego and I think Dante's Bartain and I think in 78 Fight News, guys like that, notice that Edwin Rodriguez swings wide, and Andre Ward was just countering with straight shots, straight rights to the head every time Rodriguez missed with those wide shots. I mean, when you land trying to throw a hook, you're not supposed to throw a whole leaping hook because you leave yourself too open to get countered. And to me, I just think after the third round, Rodriguez knew he wasn't going to win, so that's what happened. But I think an entertaining fight for Edwin Rodriguez, since obviously he has a chin, will be Edwin Rodriguez versus Carl Froch. That would be a very entertaining fight because the only thing one of the few positive things I could bring up was that Edwin Rodriguez showed a heck of a chin. But like Roy Jones said, man, that's probably maybe because he came in so much bigger, and obviously he was a light heavyweight fighting at super middleweight, kind of like when Julio Cesar Chavez fought against Sergio Martinez. The only thing that kept him in the fight was his size. Same thing with Rodriguez. Now, where I want to see Ivory Ward fight next, obviously, I would say stay at the 160-pound division. If he wants to pursue a rematch for Froch, let him. Also, if he wants to fight Golovkin, that fight may be a year away, but I think Golovkin has to prove himself more at 160 and fight a little bit more elite competition. Also, he can also get all the belts, fight all the remaining belt holders at the 160-pound division. Or, if he wants to, move up to 175 and fight the winner, fight Adonis Stevenson, or I can't think of the other guy's name. I can't pronounce his name right now. But or he can move up to 175 and hopefully fight guys like Pascal, Cloud. There's plenty of names at 175, or Hopkins. That's a money fight also. Well, I gotta end this video early, guys. I gotta go to work. It's your boy, Mr. Universal Sports, and I'm out. Peace. Have a nice night.